to another travel vlog. Today, my husband and I are packing up our lovely B&B in Italy where we have been staying for the last week. If you have missed our Lake Como vlog, go back and watch that. It will be last week's vlog. And if you want another travel vlog, you can go a week further back and see our travel down from the Netherlands to Italy. And now we are reversing the journey. We are going from Italy to the Netherlands. Later on today, we are stopping in Lucerne, Switzerland and going around the old town. And then we are staying overnight in France. Tomorrow we will probably do a stop in Luxembourg or Belgium and then go up to the Netherlands from there. I'm not sure how long this vlog is going to be. If you really like long vlogs, go back to the couple previous. Today I am just going to be grabbing clips here, there and everywhere. I'm also going to insert a few clips now of our last 2 days in Italy. We had such a wonderful chilled time. We rented a boat, we went out on the lake, we hiked up to a waterfall, Whiskey enjoyed all of the swims. It was very much needed. And if this is the first vlog of mine you've ever clicked on, hello, my name is Hazel. I'm a Scottish fantasy romance author who makes mostly vlogs about books and the publishing journey and all of that, but I also vlog whenever me and my husband travel. I started that when we were in a long distance relationship about 9 years ago. We did long distance for 4 years and it was a way for me to document all of our memories. That's actually why I started YouTube. So if you want travel vlogs from me and my husband, there are plenty. But I'm already getting a little bit anxious about the fact that I need to hit the ground running with edits when I get home. I've had a lovely week's break and now I'm back on my soul-crushing deadline. But not quite yet. I might start tonight when we get to the B&B. But anyway, we are heading out on the road. I'm going to show you guys the B&B now in case you haven't seen it, specifically the view. This is our stunning view over Lake Lugano. This is what I have been lucky enough to wake up to this last week. And now I think I'm going to cut to the clips of the last few days. Whiskey, you going on the boat?
So pretty, the view, I mean. Alright, let's see if I can film my little family. Family!
So there we have it. B&B is cleaned. I know you pay a cleaning fee, but I don't like to leave things dirty. So everything is clean. I've taken the sheets off of the bed just to make things a little bit easier for them. We're going to finish making sure everything's in the cases. Paul's already bringing the car around the front so that we can put all the bags in. And we're going to get started on the drive. I will also leave the details of this specific B&B in the description if anyone has seen it and has really thought, oh my god, yes, this is like perfect. It's situated about a 25-minute drive from Lake Como, so it's significantly cheaper than a lot of the accommodation at Lake Como. There is a bus to Lake Como that stops literally right outside of this apartment. Obviously we have the car, so we didn't need the bus and it wasn't a problem for us. And at the moment, this Airbnb is very budget friendly. Downstairs, the rest of the building is undergoing construction. Not that we've heard any construction noise, but the whole building is being renovated, and I think they started with the top floor flats, which is why all of these ones are done, and then they're kind of working their way down. I would imagine that's why it's so budget friendly at the moment. Like, I was kind of shocked. It was only like 80 euros a night or something. And I was like, how is it that cheap? I think that's why. Okay, I'm about to get copyrighted for this song, so I need to talk over it, but Paul's jamming. He's ready, he's ready for the drive. Okay, bye Tima. It's been real. We're gonna be in Switzerland in literally like 10 minutes.
What do you say, Tima?
Cima, because that's my friend Alessia is Italian, and I asked her how to pronounce it, and she said Cima.
Well, I've been teaching Hazel Italian the whole week, and I would say arrivederci Italian, but that's just.
No way. Last night you were telling me you were so impressed at how quickly I picked up Italian.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with you, how quickly you've picked it up, and just from your friends teaching you things. And yeah,
it's just from listening to like people around. Yeah. But I do think speaking fluent Spanish and French helps. Yes. Because I basically just, it's more Spanish than French, I would say. I just think of what the Spanish word is and put an Italian accent on it, and most of the times it's right. Most of the times it's right. But yeah, it's been a lovely week.
It's been real.
It's been real. Now on to Switzerland, and we're going.
Film him.
What's he doing?
I don't know, being small.
He's chilling. He's gonna miss the lake, that's for sure.
He's gonna miss the lake.
We are now officially in Switzerland. Just like that. I don't actually think there's a sign, but yeah, this is the border. We have made it to Lucerne. How beautiful is this already? My goodness. Actually heading straight to lunch because it's about 12:30, and I've found somewhere along the river that looks quite nice, and it does traditional Swiss food. Probably costs an arm and a leg, but everything in Switzerland costs an arm and a leg. So we're walking along there, and then we're going to try and find the medieval bridge. There's like a wooden medieval bridge that goes across the river that we're going to try and walk across, and that's probably going to be the extent of our stay in Lucerne. There are so many beautiful old buildings. Look at this. This is stunning. Oh my goodness. Whiskey's just adding another stop in Europe to his list of places he's visited. He's such a cultured pooch. This is the Lucerne Museum. And we just passed like 3 women who were staring, and I thought they were staring at whiskey, and then I realized they're probably just staring at Paul. I'm excited to walk down by the river. It looks so pretty. And the river is so fast flowing. Like, we saw it actually from the car park, and I was like, is that the river that you see all the time on TikTok, where people are like, oh, how do you get home from work? And then they just jump in the river, and the river takes them home. And I think that that's in Bern, but Bern is not that far from here, so I imagine it is the same river. I don't know if you guys can fully see the building up ahead, but it looks like a medieval fantasy building. That is insanely beautiful. Oh my god, and the little fountain here as well, that is so pretty. I need to take a picture of this before we proceed. Oh, Paul has my phone. Well, never mind. Well, you guys will just have to appreciate it. To be fair, for 30 euros, I thought I'd get more than 2 meatballs. Not that I necessarily need them, but I thought there would be more than just 2. Anyway, your schnitzel looks massive. That's what she said. Oh, it's been too many hours in the car.
I'm gonna try my schnitzel.
Later. Yeah, so I was mistaken. 2 meatballs were more than enough, and I've actually never tasted anything like that in my life. It was very rich, but it was like full of herbs. They are beef meatballs, but like the gravy that it was in, everything, that was like a solid. The meatballs themselves, 10 out of 10. The chips, like a 3 out of 10. But the meatballs, spectacular. How was your schnitzel?
Yeah.
An average schnitzel?
An average schnitzel.
Average schnitzel. I think we are gonna walk along the river now. Paul wants to pick up something for his brother. His brother spent some time in Switzerland this summer as well, so he's looking for a drink or something. And then I can see the old bridge over there, so I think we're gonna go and walk over that and see what it's all about. The river is flowing so crazy fast. Wait till you see this. I don't think I've ever seen a river move that quick. That's crazy. No swimming in this one, Whiskey. No sir. No sir. What a view though. My goodness. So that's the old medieval bridge over there. Wow, this is pretty though. My goodness. Also really like these trees. Very pretty. Look at all the little like vines and flowers going down. It's so pretty. It's like such a romantic little bridge. I'm obsessed with this. We are on the bridge now. Look at this. So here's all the little paintings. I'm assuming it's something to do with history. The history of Lucerne or the history of the bridge. I wish I could read it. Can you read any of it? Anything? No? No, it's a bit difficult. I will say it's also quite a long bridge. It's interesting how it like goes to this, what must have been a guard tower, I imagine. It kind of bends in the middle. Oh, the middle of the bridge is a gift shop. I already saw Paul's eyes light up. Look at that face. That's I want to go and have. You want to have a look? I'll stay outside with the dog. So babe, listening to this, I found some facts. It is the oldest wooden covered bridge in Europe and the world's oldest surviving truss bridge. I don't know what a truss bridge is. It's probably medieval bridge. Let me see. A major part caught fire on the 18th of August 1993. The remainder of the bridge was rebuilt in 8 months, allowing the new one to be reopened in 1994. Okay, the bridge is 650 years old.
Okay. Cool.
That's so cool. Yeah, the paintings that adorn it chronicle the town of Lucerne. Okay, and Christendom. Okay, that's so interesting. It's so old. 110 of the panels that were painted were destroyed by the fire in 1993, but 150 of them remain and were restored. That's so cool. Okay, now you guys are getting the view from the other side of the river, which is honestly just as beautiful. Wow. This whole town is like something out of a movie. It is so beautiful. Like, wow, I'm so glad we stopped here. This river is crazy fast! Oh my goodness! Okay, well that was a whirlwind stop in Lucerne, Switzerland, and I think we are heading back to the car now. So I haven't really updated in a while, but we are almost at our Bnb in France. We're both tired, we're both a little bit achy, and both a little bit hungry, but we're almost there, and I'll update you guys when we arrive. So prior to stopping at the B&B, we have brought the dog out a nice long walk in the forest. So we actually walked him here the last time we stayed here last week, and it was a really nice little route for him. And he already seems much happier, doesn't he?
So happy.
Yeah, because we were a bit like, okay, do we either go to the B&B, get him out the car, do like a quick pee, and then he has to be in the B&B and then we come back out, or do we just straight away go the nice long walk?
Yeah, he's been cooped up in the car.
Yeah, it's been a lot for him. Because that was what, 5.5 hours total?
Well, we were in the car like 9:45 this morning, but yeah, we
Yeah,
stopped.
we stopped in Lucerne for about 1.5 hours total. So he did get out for a little bit, but it wasn't like a nice
Forestry walk.
decompression, sniffy, runny walk. It was unleash in a city, even though it was a very pretty city. So this is nice. And the last time, I didn't actually vlog here the last time we did this walk, but I remember saying to Paul, it reminds me very much of like a forestry park called Vaugrenier that we had very close to where I lived in the south of France. And then we were kind of talking, attention au tic. Well, I've got my Birkenstocks on, so that's not great. But we were talking about how France has so much more land like this, like wild land, compared to the Netherlands. Like the Netherlands, no matter where you go, really walk like a couple of miles and you'll hit a road. Whereas France has much more kind of rugged woodland and stuff like this to make big parks. So yeah, it's nice for the dog. And even though Lake Como was incredible and Whiskey loved swimming, there wasn't an awful lot of walks like this for him, and that's kind of what he's used to. Like he gets an off-leash walk every single day where he can run like in a field or in woodland like this. So yeah, I think he struggled a little bit with that, especially towards the end, even though we were getting like out every day. Are you a cow? Are you getting in your 5 a day? I know you're black and white, but run. Good boy.
Thanks.
Good morning, everyone. I feel like we're a bit of a sorry bunch this morning. I didn't film anything when we got to the B&B last night because I had a horrific headache. I really wasn't feeling very well. I feel a bit better this morning, but not on top form, shall we say. It's also pouring with rain, and our dog, if you watched like any of the other vlogs, you'll know that he's very anxious. And when we were in Italy, we had a couple of really big thunderstorms, and because he's a border collie, he forms associations really quickly and he overthinks everything. So because we were on the top floor, the rain was quite loud, and then it's not even that busy of a road outside, it's a very quiet area, but there were some trucks going past, and obviously like the rumbling of the trucks, I think he thought it was thunder. So when I got up this morning, he was like trembling in his bed, panting from stress. I'm like, this dog. But we're on the road now. We're on our way to a boulangerie that we found that looks very, very nice. So hopefully we can get some yummy things. We both had a coffee, and we are actually driving a different way home to what we drove down. When we drove down, we drove through Luxembourg. This time we are driving up through Germany, and I saw that we are passing quite close to the Berg Eltz castle. So I think we're going to stop there. Obviously we're not going to go into the castle because we have whiskey, but we can see the castle, we can take some pictures outside, and apparently there are some really nice nature walks in the forest there, which I think you'll really enjoy. And the rain is supposed to stop at about 11 a.m. It's currently 9:30, but by the time we make it there, it'll be about 12. So fingers crossed that it'll at least be dry. All right, after you. Après vous.
Après vous.
Après vous. He's got his slutty little arms out today. Bonjour. Ooh, yummy things. Well, there are your favorites. Éclair.
I would like an eclair.
I know you would like an éclair. Je veux bien un pain au chocolat, je pense. Bonjour. Oui, on prend... Combien de pains au chocolat tu veux? 3 pains au chocolat, s'il vous plaît.
Et avec ceci
Et un sandwich jambon fromage. Merci beaucoup. Ça sera tout, hein? Ah, tu veux aussi un éclair.
avec les crudités.
Non, c'était l'autre, je pense. Non? Lequel?
C'est quoi l'autre option? Ah oui, le malicette, s'il vous plaît. Ouais, ouais, parfait.
Yeah?
Miam. So we're only about half an hour into the drive, but we've stopped at a gas station to get gas. When we were in paying, there was a German man who was very upset because the air pump for the tyres at this gas station wasn't working, and I think he has a problem. But Paul said he has like a portable pump in the back, so he's currently helping them. I don't really know what the problem is. I don't know if they have a flat tyre or they have a punctured tyre and it's like they just need enough to tide them over. But bless, my husband he will always go out of his way to help others, which is something I love so much about him. I mean, it's not like we're in a rush anyway, like we'll get home when we get home. Like, we're not expecting to get home until just after dinner time anyway. And it is raining very heavily on the highway at the moment, so yeah, if we can help them a little bit, all the better. I'm just staying in the car with the dog because it's raining. Where are they going?
Tilburg.
They are not going. Why are they going to Tilburg?
Well, it's not for fun.
It's where we live. What? Are they German? Because they were speaking French to
She's
you.
Dutch.
But they were speaking French to you.
Yeah, because the license plate is French, so the guy is French, she is Dutch.
But he was speaking German in the thing.
Because we're in Germany. But
yeah, but we're in Germany. I don't speak German.
Yeah, okay. No, so his tire pressure light came on in the car, and he was annoyed that
the gas station,
didn't have a thing to put air in the tires.
Yeah, which I get.
So I said, like, hey, I have this little machine that I've bought.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good that you managed to help them. I was worried they had a flat tire though, or like a puncture. But if it was just the pressure,
need to reset it. But yeah, no,
that's
they're going.
So funny.
No, they're going to Tilburg because her brother still lives there, and he has Parkinson. It's like a goodbye trip, let's say.
Oh so no, that's so sad.
So yeah, that's not fun.
Bless them.
Yeah.
Well, at least they don't need to stress too much about that now.
Well,
hopefully they'll get there okay.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in the tires now. Like you put all 4 tires up.
Yeah. Bless them.
They were very happy.
They were very appreciative.
Yes.
What a coincidence that we're both going to Tilburg though.
Yeah.
Bless them. Anyway, on the road again, in the rain. There we go. On our way to the castle. I think that is the backside of the castle. I put in Bergels, it's probably down through this way though.
Burn your hond. Huh? Burn your dog.
Her whole body?
Her whole body.
Yeah, it's a little plastic poncho. No?
We do.
Wow, this is a little German village with German stones.
As you can see, we are now on our walk. It is a little bit damp, but we're managing.
Yeah.
Are you?
I'm a man in black.
You are a man all in black, indeed. We parked at the Bergels car park, and I did read online that it was €4 per car. What I didn't see online is that you can only pay in cash. Luckily, I had exactly €4.50 in my purse, otherwise we would have been looking for some other solution, because we used some of our cash in Italy as well, just for like parking meters and stuff. So yeah, bear that in mind if you're planning on visiting, make sure you have some cash. And apparently it's a 15-minute walk via the footpath to get to the castle, or if you don't have a dog, you could have taken the shuttle bus that goes from the car park to the castle as well. And what we're basically hoping is that we can get to the castle and be able to see it without a ticket, like the front of it. I'm hoping we can. There's like a little viewpoint or something. I'm hoping it's not like blocked off by a wall or something, but we will see what we can see, and regardless, Whiskey's getting a nice little forest walk. You can see all the mist coming off the trees. You can also see that some of the trees are starting to change colour as well. It's becoming very autumnal. Shall we continue, Whiskey? Are you over your trauma of the morning? Yeah? This dog. Yeah, it's really secluded, and it's still owned by the Count and Countess of Eltz. Because the thing on the website said enjoy your visit, and then it was signed by them. Even these rock formations are pretty cool as well, aren't they?
They look very
Like really jagged.
fossil-like.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of rock it is, but like it's pretty.
It's a hard rock. Tudum-tsh.
God's sake. Let's see if we can see the front angle view. Oh, this is pretty. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Wow. I want to curl up in one of those turrets with a book. So we stopped and took some nice photos at the front, and it's nice to now know that you can pay for the car park, do the walk and get some photos out front without paying for a ticket. However, I would say it is probably worth buying a ticket and going in, because I think you can explore almost all of it, like all the rooms and stuff inside, and I saw people standing at the balcony on this side kind of looking out. So I think if you're driving all the way here and you don't have a dog, I think it would definitely be worth taking the time to actually go inside. Well, hello everyone. As you can see, I am back home. It is a week later. We got home a week yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I didn't finish this vlog. I'm sitting down now to edit it. I have no idea what the last clip was. But thank you for watching this vlog if you've gone all the way to the end. I basically, like I probably said, threw myself into edits the minute I got home. Like, we got home late on the Tuesday, and then at 9 o'clock on the Wednesday morning, I was here at my desk editing. My edits are now done. Book 2 is finished. A Queen Crowned in Flames is done. I started that draft while we were on submission in November of 2023 with book 1, and it is finished September 2025, book 2. Now, obviously, I've been dipping in and out of it. It's not taken me like a complete 2 years to write. I've also drafted 2 other books in that time. But the process of writing a first draft and then like abandoning it for book 1 edits, picking it back up with my agent's suggestions, abandoning it for more book 1 edits, sending it, to my editors, writing book 3, and then drafting book 4. Like, the way it kind of works behind the scenes, if you are a full-time author, or even like a part-time author if you're having book contracts, it's like, oh, that one's with my agent. Okay, let's dip our toes in and like start drafting the next project. That's drafted, right? Let's send that to the agent in time for my edits of the other one coming back. So there's always like stuff going on. So technically the first 4 are written. So obviously book 1 is out, it's published. Book 2 now is like polished and in production. I'm calling them books 3 and 4, but it's a separate duology. So duology 2 is drafted in its entirety, and the first book is currently with my publishers for recontracting, which is kind of terrifying / exciting, which basically means they have the next installment, but I'm not contracted for it yet. So they need to kind of take it to the teams and be like, hey, is this something we want to continue with? Do we want to give her another contract? Do we like the book? So crossing my fingers there. But yeah, it's very exciting. I am actually going to take a little bit of time off this week. I'm not going to film. I'm really behind on content. I'm going to like catch up on my to-do list that I've been ignoring because I've had my brain in the game for edits, like a week of hardcore edits, a week of vacation, a week of edits. Even though I had that vacation in the middle, I'm exhausted. Like, my brain, like, publishing a book, writing 3 other books, showing up on social media multiple times a day across platforms, Instagram, TikTok, uploading a YouTube video every Sunday, doing 2 book tours and other events. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And the only vacation I've had this year was our week in Italy. So Paul is going to see his dad in France. His dad is French and lives in France. So him and his brother are taking a week to go and see his dad. I'm going to take the week for myself. I booked myself a massage. I'm going to go see the Downton Abbey movie by myself. I'll go to the early morning screening where there's not going to be many people. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to take some snacks. and catch up on all the stuff that I need to do. But as always, if you've made it to the end, please like the video because that helps like the algorithm push it out to new people, which would be great. And subscribe if you haven't already, because I do continually put videos out every Sunday. I love YouTube. And I'm actually going to Scotland the first week in October, so there will be a Scotland vlog coming your way soon. And I'm also going to Jalfu in Utrecht, which is a literary festival, alongside Danielle Jensen and SF Williamson. So that's A Fate Inked in Blood, Curse Carved in Bone, The Bridge Kingdom, and A Language of Dragons authors, which is insane. I think that'll be a two-parter vlog potentially with the Romantasy Fair ball that I'm doing with Victoria Aveyard and Sarah El Arafi. What is my life? But I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to get this edited, and yeah, thanks for being here.